otherwise. With the help of a net, one of the men approaches the water and manages to catch a baby alligator rather quickly. He attempts to seize control of it in order to show it to the camera when the unimaginable happened. The man attempts to comment on the situation, but the angry mother alligator is not done proving her point.
That says everything. Did you hear that little noise that we made? That. Get the out of here. We gotta get out of here, man.
Now seriously fearing for their lives, both men decide to quickly grab their gear and completely leave the area before anything bad happens. Of unsuspecting tourists had an encounter with a hungry saltwater crocodile that didn't quite go as expected. Everyone excitedly pulls out their camera after spotting the predator swimming toward their boat. In hopes to put on a show, the tour guide hangs a tasty piece of meat over the predator and tries multiple times to get its attention. What happens next is not what he expected.
And then I'll sort of start work.
The tourists stopped recording and most likely went on with Florida. A man was out peacefully fishing on his paddleboard when a seemingly normal alligator encounter quickly turned for the worse. For the first half of the day, the man seems to be enjoying his time on the river and even manages to successfully catch a few fish. Unfortunately, things quickly take an unexpected turn when he spots an alligator swimming to his right.
Oh, alligator, you scared the piss out of me. Get out of here. Oh.
With the predator now coming towards him, he has no other choice but to fight for his safety.
Hey. Beat it, son. Holy. You are ready to fight.
He attempts to paddle away, but the animal unfortunately refuses to back down so easily.
Bro, he is trying to square up. Hey! I swear to God, if you bite my paddleboard, I'll be pissed. Get out of here.
With the alligator now back underwater, the man grabs this opportunity and immediately paddles away while he still can. On a peaceful kayaking trip, had absolutely no idea what he was getting himself into. At first, he appears to be calmly paddling down the river when the unthinkable happens. Although worrisome, he still decides to continue on his adventure, but very quickly regrets his decision. Unfortunately, the man stops recording and most likely paddled away from the area. YouTube channel are on an average duck hunting trip in Florida where they didn't really expect much to happen. After a few hours of successful hunting, they unfortunately spot a huge alligator eating one of the poor ducks that was shot down earlier. Since they were just about to leave anyway, the man filming tries to cross the swamp to get to his canoe on the other side, but the hungry predator refuses to let him go so easily. After his first warning shot, the man continues to walk back towards his canoe when he notices that the beast is unfortunately still following him. This is when he decides to shoot his second shot in order to really prevent the dangerous animal from coming any further. Thankfully, it gives up on its hopes for a nice meal and quits following him around. You can clearly see the impressive size of the alligator as he passes by it in his canoe. Let's just say that you wouldn't want a thing like that anywhere near you. The canoeing expedition quickly turned into a nightmare when their seemingly average crocodile encounter became a life-threatening situation. While paddling on the narrow river, the man recording jumps in fear after spotting a huge crocodile head popping out of the water in the distance.
Right there, big, huge.
He zooms in to capture the sheer size of the animal when it suddenly disappears back into the murky water.
It's coming around, it's coming around. It's coming this way.
The camera stops recording, and what happens next, sadly, remains. Had their tour guide attempt to feed some hungry crocodiles when the unimaginable happened. After spotting the predators from the other side of the river, they decide to get a closer look and park the boat on the shore. Contrary to what most would do, the tour guide jumps in the water with a piece of chicken in his hands and tries to provoke the crocodiles to come closer.
Yeah, I got this.
He finally gets their attention and proceeds to bravely feed them from up close while the terrified tourists are forced to watch.
Wow, that's loud.
Now fearing for his safety, he jumps back on the boat, but still tries to continue the show. Unfortunately, the lady recording isn't at all ready for what's about to happen.
Are you still filming?
Yeah.
Feeling like they've seen enough, the group decides to start up the boat again and leave the crocodiles alone before anyone gets hurt. While kayaking in the Ugandan White Nile River, these unlucky tourists had to fight for their lives against a ferocious crocodile. As the clip starts, we see the men viciously beating the water's surface with their rafting paddles in an attempt to scare off the nearby predator. Believing that the animal is gone, the group of tourists stops hitting the water for a moment, but quickly regret their decision. When the paddle gets lost in the struggle, another member of the group quickly hands him another one to continue the fight.
Just a little clip.